Welcome back to my F1 Ultimate career on F125. Today we have the Italian Grand Prix, and this is a much better circuit for me now. It's much needed as well after two bad weekends at two circuits I'm not great at. And already in practice I'm feeling much more confident, so I think we can get a good result here. I'm not going to be taking any penalties as well, so hopefully I can fight for pole and then go for the win after that. So here we are in Q1. I forgot to mention it is a sunny weekend throughout. We've not really had much rain on this game, which I'm kind of thankful for, to be honest, because rain isn't normally a strong point for me. But anyway, here we go. Starting the lap in Q1, and we should easily get through to Q2 with this first lap. Here we go, and up to the line. Hamilton does a 120.2. Will I be able to beat that to go P1? No, I'll go P3 ahead of George though. So into Q2, we'll do one lap at the end as always, and that should get me safely through into Q3. So coming around the final corner, I've done two purple sectors here, so I'll easily make it through. But can I go to the top of the timesheets? Don't think I did. 4, so I must have lost a lot of time in the final sector. So into Q3 to set the banker lap, I'm losing so much time in sector 3. I was 6 tenths off Leclerc in just that sector alone. So that might be what stops you from getting pole here, but if sector 1 and 2 is good enough, we should still get a decent grid position. And hopefully I can work from there. We should have the pace to have a decent race from wherever we start. So coming up to the line, where will this lap put me provisionally? I will go only P7. Why do I always fall off the pace in Q3? How is Ocon P3? Sorry? What is Ocon on this season? He's just having like the best qualifyings of his life. That is ridiculous. P3 in a Haas. Alright, we have got the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc that we can use here. He is the pace setter, so if I stick behind him, he should be able to pull me along for a decent result here. As we'll get a nice slipstream down the main straight to start off the lap. So we go up to the line. Where am I going to qualify? I want to at least try and get ahead of Ocon here. It's up to the line. I don't. I'm P4 behind him. That's some crazy pace from Leclerc, Norris and Ocon. There was no way I was going to get any better than P4 here. But still, that's much better than my last two qualifyings. And Ocon should be easy to get in the race. His race pace won't be as good as his quali pace for sure. So here we go, and on the grid for the Italian Grand Prix. And it's going to be another 2-stop here today. But we're starting on the hard tyre this time. And we'll do 2 sets of mediums at the end. So interesting, it's like the reverse strategy of Zandvoort, and let's see if it works.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out.
So Leclerc and Ocon have gone different with the medium. We won't have to worry about Ocon, but we want to keep an eye on Leclerc. As it's lights out in Monza, it's a pretty decent start. Norris hasn't had a great one. We're going to get alongside Ocon straight away, but could we maybe get ahead of Norris as well? Are we going to be going 3 wide into turn 1? I'm in the middle of it all. Not really ideal. Ocon, leave me room. Nice, he backs out with that. If he didn't, that would have been contact. As I had Norris on my right hand side as we get through into P2 at the start. And now Leclerc has actually got away quite a bit from that. He's already pulled over a second gap, and with those medium tyres he could easily just start pulling away. Leclerc has yet to win a race this season. What a way to get your first win at Monza in front of the Tifosi. Will he be able to do it? We'll have to wait and see. He may have more pace than him towards the end of the race once we have our mediums, so even if he gets away now, still not guaranteed that he'll get the win. As Ocon has got ahead of Norris. He's making use of those medium tyres. As at the end of the first lap, Leclerc leads by almost 2 seconds. Norris gets back ahead of Ocon. If those two fight, that will help me get away, but it will also put me in a bit of no man's land once again. As they're going for a side by side, there's not even a bit of contact there. Let's go on board with Norris here. Oh, there was like ghosting going on there as well. So it looks like they actually got away with no damage. Yeah, getting ahead and away from Ocon early was very important, because he's just about able to hold on to those mediums at the moment. Norris drops behind Russell. That seems quite slow from him. Although he's firing back at Russell. They're possibly helping Ocon get a podium here if they keep battling. So Russell's just dropped behind Alonso. I think there's a lot of slipstreaming going on. And a lot of swapping of places as Alonso now moves up to P4. Oh, there we go. Verstappen moves up to P4 now. No, he doesn't. So yeah, I mean, this first stint is pretty boring at the moment. There's lots of battling going on behind, but nothing happening here. As I think Verstappen has just moved up into P4, is he? Yep. Oh, Leclerc's in already. That is early. Feels early anyway. Has Leclerc come out in any traffic? It looks like he might have. He's behind the Sauber. The thing is, he pitted so much earlier that no matter how much he gets held up, I think it would easily undercut anyway. Maybe even Ocon could undercut me. How early he's pitting. He's in the pits now. In the pits this lap. Safety car right now would be perfect. Leclerc's gone for the hard tyres, so this second stint is where I need to try and catch him and make the most of my mediums. Ocon has gone for a double dose of mediums. He'll put on the hard tyres at the end. Alright, into the pits we go. We need a good stop here. Leclerc is going past now. He's got a huge gap. Okay, well Russell has stayed out, so maybe he could try and hold up Leclerc a bit for me. We've got an 8-second gap to close on Leclerc, and this is the stint where we need to do it, because this is the stint where we have the better tyres. So from this point onwards we can now see how much quicker we are. See how possible this is going to be to catch up. I've not got many laps to try and catch him as well. We're pitting in 6 laps time. Yellow flag, someone's coming behind. Someone retiring, someone spun. Is there going to be a safety car? All these questions need to be answered. I think it's Norris who's going slowly, is it? Has Norris got a problem? Yes he has, he's slowing down.
I've lost power.
That could be championship critical. He's already very far off Verstappen, and that may have just lost him this championship fight. He may be out of it now. I'm not catching Leclerc anywhere near enough, so I think Leclerc has this win in the bag, to be honest, unless there's a late safety car and I can get involved. His pace is incredible. He's actually gapping me now. Ocon's in the pits now, as is Hamilton. Leclerc pits early again. Alright, come on George, this is your time to hold him up now. Hamilton moves up ahead of Ocon. Will he be able to keep that position though? Back into the pits we go. We're going to be even further behind Leclerc this time, I feel. Slow stop, no! Are you kidding me? That almost cost me a place to Hamilton and Ocon as well, as we now have a 12 or 13 second gap to catch with Leclerc. I just realised Leclerc pitted for the hard tyre again. That's interesting. I guess he has the gap to go safe like that, and he saw that I didn't have to pace on him in the previous stint, so he knows he can play it safe. As George comes in now.
He's in the pits now.
Whoa! I think we just got to settle for this P2. Should still be points over Verstappen, but we'll have to wait and see by how many points he's able to get on the podium. Now Hamilton is gapping Ocon, so maybe Hamilton can just get away and stop Verstappen from catching up. Tell you what, Lewis could have some pace over me towards the end of this race. This P2 may not be safe. George is going quick. Could he maybe take P5 off Verstappen? That'd be great for me. Okay, well I'm gapping Lewis quite well, so even if he does start going quicker than me towards the end, I don't think he'll have enough time to catch up. So I think this P2 should be safe. Oh no, Verstappen's catching Ocon, that's not good. Verstappen gets past Ocon, we need Russell to at least get past Verstappen. Max is going to breeze past Ocon here, there he goes. We need Russell to do the same though. Russell can't afford to lose touch with Verstappen. Oh, but Russell doesn't get through. Oh, Max will finish P4. Now Russell and Ocon are fighting, yeah. P4 for Max. So it's only going to be a 6-point gain on him. George may still be able to take this away from him as we start the last lap now. Come on George, DRS open, slipstream, medium tyres. There he goes, up to P4. Let's hope he can hold on to that now. One more lap and he could have got Lewis as well. Charles Leclerc wins the Italian Grand Prix, his first win of the season, and his second win in front of the Tifosi here in Monza. That's a great result for him. I'm going to come home in P2 as I'm coming around the Parabolica now. But further back, can Hamilton hold on to make it a double podium, or can Russell get on the podium to make me and Russell share our first podium together? Lewis Hamilton held on to make it a double Ferrari podium. The Tifosi are going to be going home very happy today. What a race from Charles Leclerc. He wins by 17 seconds, almost 18 seconds, and I was on the preferred strategy as well, so incredible job from him. He's been fast all weekend long in qualifying, and then that race he just dominated, so fair play, he deserves it. So in the standings I close a little bit on Verstappen. Norris has fallen back a lot. Hamilton is just 3 points behind him now, and Hamilton is on good form, so I think Lewis has a good shot of getting P3 in the championship here. As for the constructors, it's a terrible day for McLaren. They dropped behind Ferrari, who are now up to P2, and it's a great day for us. We now lead by 35 points ahead of Ferrari, and if we just keep up results like that, me and George both having a decent race, which that may actually be our best race together of the season. So if we can keep up that, then we've got a good chance of winning this Constructors.